Yo, it's Guido coming at you with this week's Garage Shuffle. Let's see what happens. We are going to randomly pick a tier, we are going to randomly pick a nation, and then we'll randomly pick a tank out of that nation at that tier that's in my garage, and I will play it. Theoretically, I will play the first game. I think I've managed that all except for maybe once. If it's the worst potato game of all time, I might make it the second game, but it should be the first game. I'll at least show you the potato game if there is one and admit to the fact that it wasn't the first one. So that being said, let's find out what tank we are going to play today. And I'll try to remember we're going to look at the stats and setup and all that stuff before I start. 1 to 10, tier 10. 110, tier 10 to first to 10. We're going to generate a number from 1 to 10, and that's the tier. Here we go. Going to get a couple practice clicks here, a couple practice rolls. We got a 9 and 8. All right, the next one. We know it's working. Here it is. And it is tier 8. Wow, okay, there's a lot of tier 8 tanks. We know there are 11 nations. We will go in the order they are in the something tech tree. Couple practice rolls. Hold on. All right. Next roll is it. So tier 8, nation number 5. Nation 5. Not sure which one that is. Brits, maybe? Some such thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. It's the Franc. The Franc. All right, so is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to watch the math because I have trouble with this on occasion. French. That is French. Double check. Yes. Okay. I've also had trouble with that one. Fun with flags. A French tier 8. Tier 8. French. And there's a significant number of these fellers down here. All right, we got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. Yeah, I think so. We'll call it 17. All right, so 17. This is number 1. All right, from top left to right, then bottom row left to right. Bring back up the random number generator, courtesy of Google. There are 17 of these guys. Is that what we determined? Yes. 1, 2. Yes, 17. All right, couple practice rolls. Couple practice rolls first. Boom. Let's bring up a French tank here. There we go. We're looking at a French tank now. You can't see it, but anyway, couple practice rolls. All right. Tier 8, French, tank number 8. Well, that makes it easy. Oh, the 8. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh, ouch. That's painful. All right. Look at that fantastic setup. Where did that setup come from? 2012 called, and they want their tank setup back. I don't even know. Why do I have binoculars on this thing? I feel like I actually played this relatively recently, and look at this crew. At least they belong to the tank. This is amazing. All right. Before I go... Oh, you can't see all of it. Hold on. There she is. There she is. The AMX AC-48 with the GLD vents Binox. Ooh, at least they have large kits on it. Look at that camo. Isn't that sweet? Pretty. But that's a Christmas camo, isn't it? It's got little Christmas ornaments and whatnot on it. That being said, let's see where I left this thing. I have a 54% win rate in it, 165 battles, 797 average experience. We're doing 2.22 damage, 2.25 destruction, which is actually decent. Experience is kind of low at 797. What's the DPM? 1765. Not amazing. We have only managed 2,127 as a max damage in battle in 165 battles. I wonder when the last time I played this tank was. That's pretty crazy. Survival's 36, victories, like I said, 53, and there you go. Oh, this is a while ago. A while ago. Armor use efficiency isn't even done, so it's been since that was added. Since that stat was added to show. Isn't that interesting? Nothing on that. Unless truly I have never blocked anything, and I kind of doubt that. It's been a while, fellas. It's been a minute, as they say, since I played this particular tank. Let me go back behind the curtain and figure out how I want to set this thing up. We'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like with its stats at that point. I'll probably boost up the crew just a little because it's absolutely atrocious. And maybe change the equipment. That's probably a good idea. What do you think? All right, be right back. Alright, so I did just finish the Foch B 100 Battle Challenge, so I am relatively familiar with this style of gameplay. This is a Tier 8 version of that. We've gone ahead and put IA in the firepower slot. In fact, we need to make sure we are... There we go. Working on field mods, which I've obviously done none of since field mods weren't a thing last I put this down. So we've got an IA in the firepower slot. We're running vents. We're going to run hardening because I do tend to be a little more aggressive in my TD, so I'll chuck a couple more hit points on there and whatnot. Plus the other hardening stuff of bonuses to durability and repair speed and all that good stuff. We're running 39 AP, 21 APCR. Let's really quickly make sure I actually have the autoloader gun on this thing. I just pressed the wrong button. Again, it's been so long since I've done anything with... Yes, all right, so we are running the 120 AC SA46, and this is a 3-round autoloader, I believe. Yes, 3-round autoloader, and it takes 2.7, almost 3 seconds, and it's a 34-second reload. Okay, good to know. What do we have then for stats? We have a 400 Alpha, 257 Pen with gold. We're going to get 325, which is pretty reasonable. Enough to handle a good number of tier 10s fairly easily. -6 gun depression, a little painful. 10 degrees side. I'm down to 2.2 aiming with my setup, running food, fire directive, and I went ahead and trained my guys up to get their brothers in arms, and then started 86%, 80 to 70, depending on the guy here. We've got 6 cents, that's standard. Situational awareness, unfortunately the commander on this and the radio operator are the same person, and those both have the vision extension skills, and at this point I've only got 86% of 1. I'll tell you what that gives me in just a minute. It's not great. We have snapshot, and I didn't realize that both of these guys, the driver, snapshot and smooth, oh sorry, those are two different things. So we have 2 gunners, all right, and both have snapshot. To be honest, I don't know if that actually helps me. I'm not going to worry about it. Potentially chuck it down in comments. I can look it up, but I'm not going to do it right now. I don't remember, in other words, if each guy has to have it to eventually get to 100%, or if only one person has to have it. That's a great question. I don't have the answer to. Smooth ride at 86, and then we've got intuition as well in case I want to switch over. That greatly reduces the reload time if you want to switch, say, from the AP to APCR or to HE or something like that. Okay, rest of the numbers: 2040 average DPM, 0.3 dispersion, which is okay. We're up to 1,250 hit points. And the mobility, our speed is 50. That's actually pretty good, but it's really slow backwards at 13. That's where maybe running a turbo instead of hardening would be nice, potentially. Camo is not great at 17, and spotting, look at that, 415, not even out to the max. So I'm really going to be relying on the rest of the team spotting-wise. Not a lot of camo, not a lot of spotting. I don't want to get too close, but that's kind of why I'm running the hardening, because I feel like, especially end game, I may have to get in there and get a little brawl action going on. All right, let's check it out. Let's see how this thing plays. Well, I can't complain about the setup, guys. We're top tier, and we have tier 6s involved. The enemy team's got a 56 TP, a G-SOAR, a couple heavy-hitting TDs. I mean, other than the 56 TP, there's not a lot that's scary there. In fact, well, there's 2 artillery. That's a little bit scary. Look at the big flat top. When you get a big flat top like that, artillery can be kind of brutal, because if it manages to hit you, it's more than likely going to pen the big flat top there. We're going to stay with just regular AP, and I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to head to the south here. I don't really believe this has a lot of business in this match going north. It's a great firepower platform to take up there, potentially. But notice we've only got, what? Yeah, not very much. I guess the 122 is going up there. The RHM Basota are going to camp. Our Skoda T56 isn't moving yet. That's not great. I hope Platek 007 joins the game, because we really could use that tank. A Skoda T56 sitting at cap is not a great thing for us, fellas. I am not going to lie on that one. Alright, let's see if we can maybe sneak some shots on guys who are being a little too over-aggressive. Here comes the wheelie. I don't think I get shots here, do I? I don't, and I potentially get spotted by the G-SOAR. A46 is getting annihilated. Skoda's not moving. So all of a sudden, what looked like a good setup is quickly becoming not a good setup. Our Skoda isn't moving. A significant portion of our TDs are sitting at cap. This is not great, fellas. I don't like this much. All right, this G-Soar is smart. He's not going to come up and over. Oh, jeez, look at this. Oh, G-Soar. Oh, jeez, Soar. There we go. Okay, we'll just accept that we used all that. Yeah. 20 to 1. Okay, good. We'll get out of that. Boom. They're 56 TP. Our Skoda's still not moving. All right, I'm going to have to fall back. I'm not going to be able to fight the G-Soar the way he is. Yeah, it looks like we got an AFK'er. That's just not good. All right, if they're 56 TP YOLO's in like that, that's extremely helpful. Let's see if we can get some shots on this guy over here. On him or the Challenger. Be nice. Problem is, if I do this, there's a... Where's the G-Soar behind me? Might be moving up on the Tiger P. Alright, 56 TP. Oh, alright on, there goes the Skoda. He's finally joined the game. Alright, okay, that changes things, for sure. Sort out in the open. I'm hoping he lights somebody and I can get a shot on him, maybe? What are the odds I can sneak down in there and help him? May have to do so because we're starting to lose heavily here. Alright, I'm doing it. This may be a huge mistake. I'm going to try to go support this T-56 because we're losing up in the north, unfortunately. Or in the south, sorry. If I had my cardinal directions, that'd be awesome. That was extremely bad timing on that artillery hit. Yep, and now we're stuck because that Skoda won't go do his job. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, now... and good hit on that guy. Dude, you gotta... Bro, you gotta go, man. You can't just sit there and do that. I don't understand why he won't go. Did I just proxy light myself? Maybe. Oh, dude. This is so bad. Yep, and now I'm lit. Now I'm gonna get nuked. I don't understand this Skoda. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, we'll take it. Oh, Hellcat's up on the side. I'm a little bit worried about him shooting me on the side here. Yeah, Artie just really wants to shoot me. Alright. Went silent there because I just needed to concentrate on what's going on. Our campers are holding him for a minute. It's a Hellcat, so... Alright, there's a JP2. North is lost. There's a Hellcat up here. Really worried about this. You know, there's a Scorpion too. Okay, Hellcat's dead. Good. Come on, come on. I wanted to get up and over, but I couldn't. There we go. Nice. Santa Mills dead? Okay. JP2's moving.
Enemy armor is hit.
Okay.
Got him.
Ah, the stupid Hellcat. Ah, I thought he died. Never mind, he didn't. I'm gonna reload. Alright. Very good, very good, very good. 20 to 1. Hellcat's a problem, man. Where is he? Ah, the 122 just got slapped by the 20 to 1. That sucks. Where's the Scorpion G? He's back in the corner. It's gonna be lit in it. No? Okay. Alright, are they going up there? Yeah, they are. Okay. Still a Scorpion G, and that is unfortunate. I'm going to try to support the Skoda. I don't really like where he's going there, to be honest. Got a Basoto on Overwatch. Really need to kill this Hellcat. Now, where is this guy? Surprised I haven't been spotted, if I'm honest. Because he should be right there somewhere. We lose that Skoda, it's over. He's just pushing. That's not great. Huh. Ah, there's the Scorpion. He just saw him. He's going to nuke him right in the arse. Yep. Damn. Alright. Saw that coming a mile off. Got to run back. Got lit too, so I'm going to get double RD'd here momentarily. This is not good. Okay. That is good though. Spent a good portion of this game running for my life. Scorpion G and Hellcat. Now where is that Hellcat? I'm going to try to move away from him lighting us from the edge. Artie will probably blind shot the piss out of the sniper spot there. There's the Scorpion G. Oh man, where is he? Oh no. Oh, all those shots missed. I'm gonna back out to where I'm not actually, you won't see me. I'm gonna go to here. Hopefully cover up against the Hellcat seeing me if he shows up behind us. Can't really get... There we go. Okay, Basoto. Alright, I see you. There's the Scorpion. Alright, we can move. Scorpion's running. Hellcat's a huge question mark. Let's dive down here. Oh, I got lit. There he is. Noted. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? The flat body of the tank, man. Oh, let's get him, Basoto. Let's get him, Basoto. Come on, buddy. There he goes. Go, you gotta keep moving, man. You gotta keep move. Move. Don't let the Artie do to you what he did to me. Oh, you gotta... Oh, hide, dude, hide. Oh, God, he did. He got hit. You're kidding. Oh, no, and the Artie can't get this guy. Son of a gun. 500. Pen. 532. Frickin' pins me on the move. Incredible. Oh, well. This Basoto was playing really well, but he needs to get into a hiding spot. He really needs to just go somewhere else. There he is. He's dead. Oh. Oh. That's good stuff. Oh, the Artie's missing. No, they're not even close. Oh, man. What a great example of how just stupidly random Artie is in this game. I'm absolutely moving, turning, trying to get away from this guy. He directly nukes me. We've seen 4 shots go after this 200 odd hit point Scorpion, coming nowhere near it at all. Absolutely beautiful. Total joke. And yes, I am triggered by being nuked by Artie on the move for 500. That's awesome. Tree just went down. Something's coming at him. I wonder if he's going to go around him or up and over. That could be the Artie trying to draw him out, maybe, or charging him if he shoots. Oh, geez, the Scorpion's behind him. And that's what I said, right? Surprisingly, it ended up being a draw. We did a whole 800 damage, but we took 13 shots. A couple of those were knocking buildings down in there. I don't even remember taking 13 shots. What happened to all my shots? Oh, I took some blind shots at the Scorpion I wasn't able to hit as well. So there's 6 of them right there, which leaves, of the 6 I fired at something, I got 4 hits, 4 pins. That should have been a great setup, man. It just, you know, RNG dispersion decides randomly you're going to be taken out by a guy in the back on the red line. What are you going to do, man? That's just the way it is. I guess I should have been camping. My dynamic gameplay needed to be increased by the Artie player. It's turned into a draw, as I said. What happened is the Scorpion went and killed the other Artie, the GW Panther, who managed to do a whole 127 in 11 shots, which honestly, it is a slot machine, but that is impressively bad for a GW Panther to that's impressively bad. The M12 himself took 17 shots and managed a whole 674. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Let's see. What do we got going on here real quick while we're already bashing? Not a great player. Nope. He's struggling. Relatively new. And also new and also struggling quite a bit. Okay. That being said, how about their GW? Is that the guy that nuked me? I think it was. Yeah, struggles as well. And their other artillery, that's pretty impressive. Usually you don't find all 4 of them that bad. Usually there's a good player or 2 in there. All right, there you go. There's an average player. Make it happen. Let's see. We did not even manage to make money despite not firing any gold. That's a little bit painful. I needed a couple more hits in there. 800 is not great damage in any way at all. We did get 3 kills, so that was helpful for the team. And honestly, we were on the way to win this thing until... Did I already complain about the Artie hitting me? I did. I think I did. There you go. Today's Garage Shuffle, the old AMX AC40. Hard to take a lot away from that. Would have been nice for the Skoda to be in the game a little earlier. I think we should have shut down that middle push way faster. All he really needed to do is just walk out there and nuke this guy, and I could have pushed up with him and finish it. As it was, we eventually got there, and then he just YOLO'd in. So clearly, you know, I'm kind of concentrating on getting nuked by the Artie, but it didn't help us that our Skoda just YOLO'd into a full health Scorpion and allowed himself to get killed out there. That's painful as well. Not a terrible tank overall. Let's check this Skoda and see what his act is here. We have a... Yeah, that was a tough row, fellas. That a tough row to hoe on that one. The 122 did nicely. Well done, 122. 51, 52% player. He got 3,000. This Basoto was actually doing great work till the end right there. Decent player, and then started dropping some... This may have been a cut kind of straight to the end here because he was dropping the... well, I'm not even going to get into it, but he was dropping some words in chat that I don't want splashed across the screen. That's all I've got, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Garage Shuffle. Have a good one. We will see ya. Did I mention I don't like Artie? I'm telling you what.